I think something which a lot of Doors players seem to forget is that El Goblino has a wife, or at least a romantic partner, which he sometimes mentions in his dialogue. However, something very interesting is that we have never met this character before, and it doesn't appear that they are even in the game as of now. So I'm going to do what I do best, and that is theorize, more specifically about what El Goblino's wife looks like based on all the information we have received about her. I'll be trying to describe their appearance and characteristics to my fullest potential. So with all of that being said, let's begin. Alright, so first things first, we know that this character isn't in the game as of now. We are sure of this as the developers confirmed it all the way back when the Hotel Plus update was released. Now, there have been a few new entities since the release of the Hotel Plus update, but I wouldn't think any of them could be in a relationship with El Goblino. It doesn't appear he's even been to the back door, so those entities are off the list. And El Goblino has stated that he wants to eat gloombats and giggles, so those are also off the list. Additionally, El Goblino also seems pretty scared of grumbles based on his dialogue, so I don't think any of them are in a relationship with him. The point I'm trying to get at here is that it's extremely likely for El Goblino's wife to not be implemented into the game as of now, meaning we have to go off the dialogue about her to learn about her characteristics. So, with that being said, what do we know about this character? Well, for one, we know that she and El Goblino have been physically located far apart for a while, and this is implied from the messages where El Goblino states lines such as "I'll see her again someday" and "I miss her, man." However, this doesn't mean that they lost any love for each other, as El Goblino still wants to see her again someday. Now, this raises the question of where El Goblino's wife possibly could be, as she seems to be somewhere we have never been before, but unfortunately, there currently isn't enough information to dwell on it. There's also the chance that she may be dead, but there also isn't enough evidence to say that conclusion is true. Now, moving on, the other piece of confirmed information about this character is that they gave El Goblino his earring. Now, judging by how both El Goblino and his wife seem to be in a committed relationship, and by how this is the only item the two have exchanged, I think there's a good chance that this earring may act similarly to a wedding ring or something like that. This could imply that El Goblino's wife may also have a matching earring similar to the one her partner has, and this would play a role into guessing what her appearance looks like, which is exactly what I'm going to do now. Alright, so first things first, I'm pretty sure that El Goblino's wife has to be the same species as her husband. Now, this claim could be entirely wrong, as it has been shown through the characters in Jeff's shop that different entity species are able to communicate and befriend each other. However, judging by how we don't really have the slightest hint as to what this character looks like, I think it is most likely that El Goblino would have a romantic relationship with a member of his own species by default, and that seems to be the normal. Now, as for characteristics, it seems like she does feel the same love towards El Goblino as he does towards her, given how she gave him his earring. I'd also assume that she would be fond of her husband's goofy personality, given how they are in a relationship, meaning she also has somewhat of a sense of humor. Other than that, it's really hard to tell what her personality is like, as we only have 2 dialogue lines about her. Furthermore, as I had stated previously, it's likely that she has an earring similar to the one El Goblino has, given how it appears to function like a wedding ring. Additionally, based on how El Goblino speaks in a mix of English and Spanish, it is possible that his wife also speaks like this, or just speaks solely in English or Spanish. It's either one of these 3 options, otherwise she wouldn't be able to communicate with her husband. So, to summarize, what we know so far about this character is, at least based on what we have speculated, is that she seems similar to El Goblino in terms of appearance and language. We also know she is somewhere far away from the hotel and the mines in a location which has yet to be determined. And it doesn't seem like El Goblino can easily access this location. Other than that, there really isn't much other information to go off of. Anyways, that was essentially the whole theory. The aim of this video was to bring more attention to El Goblino's wife, a rather mysterious character who we don't know too much about, so it's up to speculation when it comes to their appearance and characteristics. Who knows, maybe when we do finally meet her, she is just El Goblino but pink or something, I don't know. Anyways, let me know in the comments your theories about this character, and with all of that being said, thank you all for watching and I hope you enjoyed.